3 in 10 people are interested in get-rich-quick schemes to boost their income in these times of financial crisis. The UK's first accredited trading academy is sounding an alarm, though, as to where we get our advice. Tell us more. I'm joined now by the Academic Dean of the London Academy of Trading, Paddy Osborn. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Now, when it comes down to getting advice on financial matters, many people seem to be turning to friends, family, YouTubers, and they're not necessarily going to be the best places to get some sort of decent advice, unless, of course, they're related to you.
Indeed, yes. Basically, we did some research at the London Academy of Trading, and we found that nearly 25% of people talk to friends and family, 20% on YouTubers are influenced in there, and also online influencers, 25%. So there was a huge amount of sort of social media influence on people's decisions, and get rich quick schemes for me, get poor quick schemes, because most of them, if they're not an out and out scam, they're very difficult, and 90-something% of people will not get rich. And so what's happening is people are playing on people's emotions and greed and hopes and desperation to try to make money for themselves rather than for these other people. So I feel it's very difficult for these people who are influenced. But there's a lot of stuff out there, and a lot of promises, and a lot of lovely stuff. And if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So,
and that is the concern, isn't it? And even things like bitcoins and cryptocurrencies, you have to know what you're doing with those to actually get anywhere with it. And overall in markets, it's the variations which make the money, and not the smooth flows normally. So getting rich quick, it is going to probably help those you're buying from more than those the person buying.
Indeed, absolutely, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to understand, what you're doing, what's moving. It is possible to make money, and it's possible to make very good money from financial markets. And what we do at the London Academy of Trading is we focus more on the shorter end. So it's not the longer term investment over years or decades. It's more sort of the shorter term trading over maybe minutes, but hours, days, weeks. And when markets are going down, it is possible to make money from markets going down. At the moment, stock markets are down, Bitcoin has gone down, gold is going down, the dollar's going up. So there are things moving, and the good thing about these uncertain times is we have volatility, and all traders want is volatility. So we teach people how to understand the macroeconomics and what's going on with interest rates and inflation and various different things, how that affects different markets, and how we can take advantage of it in a structured, robust way with sort of good risk management and psychological control. Because that's the one thing that kills most people, or kills most people's profits, is lack of psychological control, because people get emotional and they just basically they override their plan with their own emotion, and they start trading from the heart, and that's a very bad thing to do.
And it can almost be like gambling when somebody gets into that sort of mindset, and that really isn't what you're doing here. You're trying to look at true form and see predictions on what is going to happen, rather than putting all your money on red or black.
Absolutely, it's the opposite of gambling. It's a very structured process. We've actually had some students at the London Academy of Trading who were they call themselves professional gamblers, but they weren't. They were trading on golf tournaments, on cricket matches, and football and things like this. But the amount of work that they put in and the analysis they put in prior to making any decisions was quite phenomenal, and they turned out to be extremely good traders, because they knew the work that needed to be done. They needed to understand what was causing the market to move, what was the form in their case, or what was the form currency or the form stock market or whatever, and then they took advantage in that way. So it is a matter of learning. It's a matter of, but the other thing is that there is good stuff on YouTube, but the other thing as well is not everyone will actually, you can watch a video on YouTube and you might think you've got it, but you might not have got it. So you need to have someone to talk to bounce the ideas off, to do some trades and say, look, I learned that and did that. Is it right? So, what we do at the Academy is we have tutors available 10 hours a day, whether you're studying online or on campus. You can chat to someone, literally experienced trader, 10 hours every day, and say, look, I've just done this. Did I do it right? And we can put you straight if you haven't.
So where can we go for more information on this?
lat.london is the place to go. So London Academy of Trading is lat.london. It's a rather strange website, but there's no .com or anything, just lat.london.
So nip along there, find out how you could, if you're interested in trading, get those kind of skills and hone those skills. It could be you've maybe had a little dabble before, but only on a relatively small scale, or you're looking at doing something a bit bigger as your way of utilizing utilising your money in what are turbulent times, but as we've said, can actually lead to good profits. And we've got the chance to learn more, and through working with yourselves, they are much better off than believing everything they get from an influencer online.
Absolutely. I couldn't say it better myself.
That's the way to do it. Paddy Osborn, Academic Dean at the London Academy of Trading. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Jason.